Welcome back to the pregame show. The RoughRiders playing the Corpus Christi Hooks. And after a couple of wins, I'm joined here by Ryan Rua, who was instrumental in the victory last night for the RoughRiders. The walk-off grand slam to give Frisco a 10-6 lead. And the team only needed one run in that spot. Bases loaded for you, Ryan. But what were you looking for there?
Bases loaded, nobody out. Just looking for a pitch up in the zone and trying to put a good swing on it. Got an off-speed pitch, kind of hung it a little bit, and ended up putting a good swing on it.
Typically, guys, especially when they're first coming to this level, are looking for the fastball. They're usually the kind of pitch that they want to drive. How did you recognize the pitch? How were you able to keep your hands back? What were you thinking when you were up there? I mean, were you looking fastball and then reacted? How does that process go mentally?
Yeah, being in Hickory all year, they beat it into my head. Get ready for the fastball. Don't miss the fastball because you might only get one. So I got ready for the fastball, and I saw the ball well out of his hand, and picked up the spin pretty good and ended up putting a good swing on it.
Now, as far as being able to pick that up out of his hand, is that something that you're studying? Do you talk to other guys about what his breaking ball is like, how to pick it up? What's the chit chat and conversation like around the dugout when a new pitcher comes in like that, especially in as big a spot as that, where you really need to be ready up there?
Right. A new pitcher comes in the game, scouting report, especially me not being here that long, and them playing them so many times this year already. They have a good idea of the scouting report. Talk to some of the players with it, talk to Hardy about it, and recognizing the spin and putting a good swing on it.
It was your second career grand slam, first walk-off, though. Where does that moment rank for you along the lines of best moments for you as a professional?
Yeah, it's definitely probably the top moment. Very exciting. Had a walk-off this year in Hickory, too, or a couple, actually. But no walk-off home runs. First one, for it to be a grand slam, it was pretty cool.
You joined the 30 home run club with your first homer here at Double-A. Is there something significant about that number 30 for you?
Coming out of Hickory, I was stuck on 29 for a little bit, kind of stressing me out a little bit. But everybody kept me loose there, and then coming here, just trying to do the same thing, putting good swings on balls, getting good hitting counts, and getting pitches to hit.
Here with Ryan Rua, was 30 home runs a goal for you at the beginning of the year? Did you have individual goals, and where do you think you've come to meet those?
There's no certain number. I was just trying to, go out there and, just have a good year, hit the ball solid a lot, put good swings on it. And, if I could do that enough, I knew the home runs would come, and, they've been coming pretty good. But, it's definitely been a lot of fun. It's been, a great year for me. It's been a lot of fun, being in Hickory, then making the jump to here, getting experience here too. Overall, it's just been a very exciting year.
Here with Ryan Rua, you have a big leg kick in your swing as well. When did that become a part of your swing?
I think in college a little bit. They always emphasize what comes natural to you. It's just something I tried out, and over the years, it's just been something I don't even think about anymore. It's just it's just what I do in the box. So, it's just natural to me, and it just comes like that, so it makes it easy.
Seen a lot of hitters have a big pronounced leg kick. Sometimes they've toned it down a little bit as their careers progressed. Have there been conversations with anybody from the Rangers front office or organization or the coaching staff that's tried to change that about your swing at all?
No, not necessarily toning it down. I would say maybe, making adjustments, getting it down quicker, and getting ready for it. But no, not really. No changes have been said yet. As long as I'm successful, I'll stick with it.
And you credit your hitting coach in Hickory, Justin Mayshore, a lot for helping you unlock your power this season, which is a career high in homers for you. What was his big focus with you that has made you so successful this year?
Like I said before, just getting ready for the fastball and not missing that pitch when you get it, can be the only one that at bat, maybe the only one that game. And then using my hands a lot too, not trying to muscle balls out. We did a lot of drills, getting the hands loose and working the hands, and just getting the barrel out front and putting good swings on it.
Here with Riders third baseman Ryan Rua, and here since you've come to Double-A, getting a chance to work with Jason Hart a little bit. What has been his emphasis for you making the very difficult two-level jump from Class A ball to Double-A? You see it sometimes with pitchers, pretty rarely position players. What has his preaching point been for you?
Being here maybe only 20 games, 25 games, he didn't really want to change a lot. He told me continue what I'm doing, what I've been doing in Hickory, and if you start to struggle, we'll try to make some adjustments. But other than that, he said just go out there, have fun, enjoy it, and just do what you've been doing all year.
What have you seen significantly different about the pitching here? A lot of guys will often talk about just the breaking balls are better. Is it as simple as that?
I think there's a couple of things. The off-speed pitchers are more sharp. They like to throw them more often. They throw them whenever they want. You get in 2-0, 3-1 fastball counts and lower levels. These guys, they'll snap off a curveball or, bury a changeup. They're not afraid to throw their stuff. They're all very confident in what they have.
I also want to talk to you a little bit about your defense. You played third base a lot of your career, but this year, primarily a second baseman, having to make that shift back over to third here once you arrived in Frisco. Made a couple of nice defensive plays last night at third base, one charging in on a ball. You certainly have the arm for third base. How do you feel about your defense and where it's come over the last few weeks?
Still getting there. Playing second base all year in Hickory. Kind of had more time to think what I was doing when the ball was hit at me. Now going back to third, you kind of react faster. You got to be ready all the time. But I think playing there a little bit the past 2 years, my first 2 years, helped me out a lot. To get comfortable there. But whatever gets me in the lineup, whatever gets me on the field, that's what I'm willing to do. So.
You've been working a lot with Steve Buechele before batting practice, before the games, just taking grounders at third base. Clearly a really successful third baseman in his own right at the major league level. What have you been able to learn from him? What has he been really helping you with? And is there anything new that he's taught you about playing the position?
Yeah, only being here for, as many games as going to be 20, 25, whatever it is, he's just trying to help me get comfortable over there at that position. Working on my approach, getting ready, staying square up to the batter, and just the ins and outs and little things you don't really think about. Getting that advice from him means a lot, and it put things in a different perspective.
Well, thanks a lot, Ryan, here. Good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations on the big hit last night, and best of luck here the stretch run.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Ryan Ruo. We'll be back after this on the Frisco RoughRiders Baseball Network.